everybody, it's Kathy. I'm here to review the Life and Death of Twilight Reimagined book. I hope you enjoy. This particular book, I did enjoy the original series 10 years ago. I wasn't obsessed with it like a lot of people were, but I did enjoy it. I thought it was an alright book series. So when I heard that this book was coming out last year, I got pretty excited, and I had actually pre-ordered it on BarnesandNoble.com and had it ready delivered as soon as it came out. Even though it did take me a little bit of time to read it. This premise of this book is what would happen if the characters in this book were gender swapped. In the beginning of a forward in the book from Stephanie Meyer saying that she gender swapped everybody except for Charlie, Phil, and Renee. She didn't swap their genders because she felt that that it wasn't believable that a father would get custody of their child, which I thought was kind of humorous, seeing as how she's writing a book about vampires and werewolves. But aside from that, she did swap, I believe, everybody else in the book. But I haven't read the series in 10 years, so there might have been one or two characters maybe she didn't swap that I didn't catch on to. But anyway, the main character is Beau Swan, Buford Swan, obviously Bella, and Edward is swapped to a female who is Edith. They pretty much hit on all the same cues from the original story. The biology class, seeing them in the cafeteria, things like that. And it, with a few little changes in between to keep the story a little bit different. I did kind of get confused with some of the minor characters gender swaps, trying to remember who they were in the original series. Fortunately, like I said, I haven't read the series in about 5 years, and I didn't keep a copy of the original. I didn't read along with the original story as I was reading the new story, because I thought maybe I'd get a little bit more kind of confused. So I just strolled along and read this by itself. I didn't like how she kept some of the characters' quirks exactly the same or very similar to the original characters, even though they were the same characters except gender swapped. I feel like male and female characters might have been a little different, especially with their time periods. And I also felt like I didn't like she rushed the story. There was not a lot of plot development or character development, I felt like. And then, like, it seemed like at the very end, a lot of character information was kind of rammed down your throat while you were trying to read it. And also, I felt like after 10 years, she definitely could have made, it would have been very interesting to have this as a new series. And she could have done a series of books with Edith and Beau, but didn't. And after reading this till the end, I don't want to give anything too much away, but there really is nothing to write about more after the end of the story. I did give this 3 stars on Goodreads. I do recommend it if you are a Twilight fan. It was interesting. But like I said, I think that I like the original Twilight better. I think I gave the original Twilight 4 stars or something on Goodreads, but that was a long time ago. But this was a pretty quick read. It was about 387 pages or something like that. So I read this pretty quickly. I read it in less than a week. So if you are looking for, if you do like the original Twilight series, I would recommend this. And I'll be doing some more reviews on a few other books that I finished up in the last week. And thank you for viewing. Have a great night.